Testing. Another mountain stream back at it again. Testing. On my way. yes, yes. Here we are. Let's see here if everything is up to par. Yes, yes, yes. I think so. Audio looking good. Doesn't like we're having a problem. I think we are looking good in all departments here. Alright, so wagwan everyone, Sanju Uchiha here, welcome back to the channel. Of course, it is the last day of March, so as we do here on the channel, the end of month subscriber stream. Let's see, not really much person, just one person here at the moment, but we'll be here for a while, just chilling, kind of going over at the very least the the series that we have in the thumbnail for the most part. So yeah, so let's kind of just chillax for a bit. Let's see if some persons will roll on through. Last month was pretty decent in terms of, you know, the talk and the discussion and the number of persons that came out. So let's see what can happen for tonight. Of course, let me just kind of make a YouTube post about this in the meantime. Hold on. Wonder how the audio is. Let's see. Create post. Let's see here. Let's create a post. Let's see here. It's time. Oh, hold on. Let's see. There we go. Alright, so there are a number of things I actually want to kind of at least, you know, breeze through or talk about for tonight's stream. I'm not gonna lie. Because I would imagine with everything that happened this last month and everything that's to happen in terms of, at least in regards to these 4 series that we have in the thumbnail, at the very least, there's quite a bit to talk about. Honestly, I don't know, as of this moment right now, chapter 1045 for One Piece should be out for the most part. But yo, honestly, between the last 2 to 3 chapters of One Piece, it's been it's been something else, honestly. And trust me, once these moments are animated in the anime, well, obviously animated, yo, it's going to be a different story, honestly. I'm even considering if there should be some scans for chapter 1045 out right now. I was considering actually reading and reacting to it on stream. Hopefully the pages and everything is accurate, because, well, again, I'm going to reread the official release anyway still, but yo, this will be, hold on. Let's see here. Let's see. Alright, so I think I still not a lot of persons, so I think I will start with One Piece. I think I found a scan, so let me just go through here until everyone kind of joins. Alright, so chapter 1045 of One Piece, a new level, gear 5th. Alright, so I was sure you were a goner after that. So was I. Of course, Luffy's still laughing. Since you're able to make your surroundings rubbery, It should be safe to say you awaken your paramecia fruit, but something about this feels off. A transformation like this is more typical of a zone. Yo, I just the way Luffy just a cruise right now. So Kaido bites down on him. See, you bastard. Wait. He actually went down Kaido's throat. Well, Andy. And he still says gum gum now, of course. Balloon. Ooh, that looks like it hurt. No dog. Shit. Hope I'm not missing pages. What's that? What the heck is going on? No idea. It looks like Kaido put on weight. Is this some form of his? Damn it, how are you doing this? Your body's meant to be rubbery, not mine. I see a pair of bright lights. Wait, what? Oh, well, probably I'm just nostrils them. Gum gum no. What on? What? Am I looking at this right? Did Luffy just put his hands through this man's eyes? What the heck is going on, dog? Escape rockets. Well on there. Well on. I feel absolutely confused. Did this man just grab the cloud? Okay, seems so. Voila! Yo, King of Lightning is about to have a field day with this chapter in terms of his reaction. Luffy just became a giant. Yo, nah, this is crazy. Luffy's voice coming from that thing. Is that really him? Bruh. Yo, this panel right now is thumbnail. Really like a color version of this panel. Thumbnail worthy, honestly. Is it because the official release isn't really out? But make sure say we don't get copyright stricken and thing. Just make sure. Image filters. No, brother, this is serious. Alright. But still, this part. Yo. Luffy's broken, dog. Luffy is literally using Kaido as a skipping rope. This is actually insane. Alright. So he goes in with a blast breath. It burns! Oh crap, he just took a blast breath head on. Okay, so he's falling. That's the last straw. What? No, dog. Did this man just... Well, I mean, like, Luffy is legitimately stressing me out. Gum gum no. Oh, Kaido back in hybrid form. 3 World Conquests. Ragnarok. Okay, so there are times where even in Gear 50 he can be serious. What? Dog. This is loony. Yo. It's like something out of a picture book. Tell me about it. Man, that stinks. I'll admit you put on quite the show, but still you're at the end of your rope. You can't beat me. Shut up. I'm far from done. Oh, wait. Well on. Are we done already? I'm beat. Wow. That's crazy. What the hell are you? Kaido. Okay, you're right. I'm about to croak. This is taking a lot out of me. You can rest easy and die then. Tales will be told about how you've all fought this war. Who cares about that? When you're dead, only your bones stick around. It really is Luffy. He was unrecognizable with his hair and clothes all white like that. Okay, so that's confirmation that his clothes were actually white. But his voice is still fading quickly. We're not done yet. Isn't that right, Momo? Tama. Kinemon. Pedro. Hey, you're really gonna kill yourself. After all of this, do you really think something like death can scare me? Get loud again, heartbeats. Okay. Yo, Luffy's really pushing the limit here. So be it. That's it. This is the sound. Luffy, watch out. Alright. Bruh. What a real. You know what? Let me just drop just in case, because I know probably some persons are going to want to read, at least see the chapter, but I don't want to show it like that because again, since the official release isn't out, I'll at least would want person to follow along, if anything. But dog, this chapter of One Piece is legitimately crazy. What is going on? So he squished them out, like Luffy uses awakening on the ground there. What? 1, 2, 3, 0. Okay, comes back. What in the world is this pure white transformation? He's coated with armament and conqueror's haki, and he can influence anything around him with his ability. Okay, so that's confirmation that he is using, you know, armament as well. Because some persons were thinking that, okay, it doesn't seem like Gear 5th was using anything else apart from conqueror's haki. But it's based on what Kaido is saying, he's using both armaments and conquerors at this point. He fights with such freedom, so versatile, I've never seen anything like it. There is no one in this world capable of taking me down. Wait, what on it? Yo. Bruh. This man's hand just went through. Getting pumped. I'm having the time of my life. Kaido. Alright. I'm not gonna lie. Magnificent is animated because Luffy is on some wild shit, dog. Wild shit. So he can seemingly influence other living beings to probably temporarily give them the properties of rubber. It seems. That is legitimately crazy, bro. Honestly. Bro. Alright, so One Piece chapter 1045. Honestly, it's just the ridiculousness of it that has me giving it at least a 9 out of 10. But seemingly the fight between Luffy and Kaido will continue for a bit longer, to say the least. Of course, anybody that's going to be rewatching the stream, I would love to hear your thoughts on the recent One Piece chapters. Of course, yo, no, brother. All right, hold on, give me 1 second. Yes, we are back. Let's see here. All the streams currently raises on 0. Hopefully, I'm not having audio problems, am I? Let me check back the stream on my phone. Alright, I think we're good. Alright, so I am back. And yeah, we just finished One Piece chapter 1045, which was, well, link in the chat. Yo, honestly. Luffy, whole nother beast. As some person would be saying, Super Saiyan Luffy. It's actually insane. Well, I don't know what more to say. Like, if you look at the chapter, it's it's legitimately something else, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how Toei is going to handle this part in the fight, because trust me, if Looney Tunes was One Piece, if there was any time you call One Piece Looney Tunes, it's literally this chapter. Literally this chapter. Janu, hold on. No, brother, serious. Very, very serious. Alright, so moving on though. Unless and later on in the stream person wants to come back to One Piece. The issue of Naruto. I wanted to talk about like the current state of like the Boruto manga for the most part, and the fact that we're at such a crucial point right now, going into chapter 69 with Ida and Code there in Konoha confronting Amado and Shikamaru, and more than likely Ino and Naruto and Sasuke, and a lot of other characters will soon follow, give or take. But I want to talk about where the story is going, also the matter of the fact that it seems as the chapter goes along, like the chapters go along, it seems in universe now, in more ways than one, even the in-universe characters are like they're acknowledging that yo, Naruto, there's not really much you can do. And I really want to know how persons feel about that, because it was really echoed with when they were talking about restraining Kawaki, and Shikamaru was like, yo, there's nothing we can really do to restrain or seal him in the grand scheme of things. And I think that was kind of subtly hinting at, yo, there's nothing, not even Naruto can do anything to restrain him, even if Naruto wanted to at this point. And it makes me wonder what Kishimoto is going to do going forward with like the character of Naruto and Sasuke, which again, I'm sure persons continue to, you know, wonder and question. So that's a topic of discussion I would love to have tonight, depending on how the stream goes, because it seems like everybody is out and about. Not much persons in right now, but for the sake of like one person's actually rewatch the stream and thing. So yeah, but with Ida and Code like now in Konoha, right? The big thing is it seemingly, if we get rid of Ida and Code, is like and Damon. It's pretty much that's it. Where does the Boruto story go from here? Of course, there is this seemingly vague threat of maybe like an Otsutsuki invasion or more Otsutsuki is coming, but at the moment it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case right now. Even though I expect it personally, but yeah, right now this conversation that's going to happen between Amado, Ida, and potentially Code is going to really set the foundation for where the story is going to go, because really and truly, what's the long-term conflict here? um of course, Code getting his limiters off, that's going to be like a next big thing in terms of threat. I would imagine it would potentially give Code like a means to really come back in the story. I'm not saying he's a fan favorite. Persons aren't really digging Code based on what I've been seeing and hearing, but I think with his limiters off, he should have a bit more freedom to kind of push his agenda and start developing more as his own character. So I'm hoping I'm really hoping that's the case. Of course, Ida seems confident, seemingly, that even with his limiters removed, that they could still take care of Code. So that still kind of maintains Ida's long-term relevance in the story, at least via Damon as her, her primary knight, as chapter 59 was called. So there's that, and of course, the backstory in the past of Ida and Damon is going to be crucial as well, and how it ties into Amado and Amado's long-term goal. Because again, like, there's no, things are really chaotic right now. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, where do we go in the long term for the most part is the big question. And I'd love to hear from you guys, if anything, when it comes on to, oh, I should probably even pin the Discord. No, not the Discord. Should I pin Discord? Hold on. Hold on. Link to Discord is in the description. Let's put that up. Let's pin this. Alright. Let me probably... Hold on. Okay. Hello. Normal account channel. Send messages, image, and links over in this voice channel. Oh, interesting. Inbox, show chats. TL. Okay, so I guess Discord updated things here where we can. Oh, wrong thing. Main camera. Alright. Okay, so interesting. There's a chat for the voice channel now. That's interesting, I guess. Hold on. Just want to check something here. Settings. What am I looking for again? Site settings, Discord, and microphone. Let's see. Okay, I wonder if it's using the right microphone though. Hopefully. Hold on. Sorry about that, people. It says default. Just want to double check here. Yeah, this is default. Alright. Wait, hold on. Should I just tried it from there? Hold on. You isn't taking any input from my mic, of course not. Alright, stop testing. So make sure this is alright. Once this is default. Don't think it should have been a problem with OBS, even though I'm using the mic on OBS. I'm gonna just go to control panel here. Let's see. Let's see. Sound. Alright, let's see something. Alright, so it actually shows up now. Inputs, default, G-Trap Pro, headphones. Alright, cool. We are good, it seems. Alright, anyway, yeah. So, oh no, it's still connecting. Okay, continue. Alright. Yeah, good still. Alright, yeah, so yeah, link to the Discord in the description. If anything, the quote unquote telephone lines are open. But yeah, anyway. As I was saying, in terms of where the Boruto story is going, yeah, right now things with Ida and Amato, crucial. And I'm looking forward to chapter 69. I know some of you were a bit iffy about the exposition in chapter 68, which is understandable, but hopefully with chapter 69 we get like a lot of new information, because I think it's going to be critical. So I kind of praise chapter 68 for not really slowing down the pacing, even though it was more of a exposition chapter. But with 69 I would prefer if it's a lot of like only new information that we get, and I think we're on on routes to actually getting that, so I'm hoping that's the case. Of course, I did do that video a day or two ago regarding this, like a discussion starter in terms of Amato's long-term goals for the most part, but unless Kishimoto does a whole Sasuke Aizen take off the glasses, whip back the hair thing for Amato, it's the longer we go on, it does seem like Amato isn't really a bad guy again. So I don't know. I don't know what to expect for this next chapter. Who knows? Maybe it could be revealed that Ida is his daughter, maybe modeled into a cyborg. Maybe her memories were erased. Who knows? It could be anything at this point, really and truly. So I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking of doing a video talking about right now the strongest in Boruto Naruto right now, which is Boruto, Kawaki, Code, and Daemon, the four strongest as it stands right now. It's like the longer things go on, Naruto and Sasuke keep falling in terms of rankings right now. Honestly, we could make the argument that yeah, maybe in some cases there is the skill difference, and that Naruto and Sasuke probably could outskill others that have started to kind of rank above them. But the problem with that is that in the case of like Boruto and Kawaki, who can if they tap into the true essence of karma, as Code puts it, then that skill difference is it's negligible. So yeah, so I guess we'll see. Of course, this Sunday is our next topic of discussion. The quote-unquote final episode of Attack on Titan, season 4, part 2. Episode 12, or episode 87 overall for the Attack on Titan series, and of course, this episode title is Dawn of Humanity, which is based on it's the same title as chapter 113. Granted, I would not be surprised if it ends up being like a extra long episode, like say 40 something minutes. I'm not saying it is, but I wouldn't be surprised. considering they haven't adapted the flashback from chapter 123, so they could probably combine that with the content that we're supposed to get with chapter 130. And maybe if they do make it like a 40 something minutes, maybe we can stretch it to covering the contents of chapter 131, which has the title of Rumbling. So yeah. Like, this would be ridiculous. Like Attack on Titan season 4 part 2 episode 12 parts 1 and 2. I could see persons making a joke on that. That would be ridiculous. I mean, at that point, why not just call it like episode 13, right? That would be ridiculous. But of course, as we go into this episode, I know, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I haven't been an Attack on Titan fan for like a long time. It's just since, where are we? Last year, January. So yeah, a bit over a year, give or take. And in the grand scheme of things, only recently I've been hearing the AOE or the Akatsuki no Requiem. That's how it goes, right? Like the persons who feel there will be an anime original ending based on the fact that, you know, Isayama was inspired by this game apparently called Love or something that had some bunch of time loops and do-overs by the main character. I mean, I have an entire Attack on Titan playlist where I go in depth in terms of talking about the final chapter, my thoughts on the additional pages from the final chapter, talking about my expectations for like a quote-unquote anime, well, like, you know, handling the end of the anime in terms of adapting it from the manga. So I could definitely say, yo, check that out. But just to kind of just breeze over my thoughts again, like, I don't think the anime has to necessarily change the ending, but just kind of flesh it out if they decide to stick with it. Of course, the thing is, if they do an anime original ending, the whole deal is that would manga readers be able to like I feel that's kind of like isolating manga readers, right? Granted, if the intended audience is like, if everybody in the intended audience actually, like, statistically speaking, probably has read the manga and they're like, okay, they're going to catch on to the madness if we do like change, if Isayama decides to work with the studios to change the ending, then yeah, it's gonna hit. But I feel like for the persons who don't necessarily read the manga, they'll be missing out. They'll probably have to go back. So yeah, granted, again, Isayama has made changes to the anime. Well, there have been changes. I don't know if it's necessarily on Isayama's part like 100% of the time, but yeah, like there's this big scene from, you know, chapter 1 that didn't make it to episode 1, and it's very crucial in, you know, tying things back to the second to last chapter of Attack on Titan. So again, I'm wondering how they're going to handle that. And a lot of the persons who support the anime original ending, honestly, this coming episode on Sunday is going to make or break like the theories that persons have been having with like an anime original ending. So I guess it's only to wait and see, honestly. So I mean, what more can I say? What more can I say? So it is what it is, yeah, man. But like, anime original ending aside, like, I know persons just really want to see Eren again and see, you know, him reach Marley, and you know, because a lot of the things that have been said in the past episodes, like, yo, Eren is probably already destroying Liberio, and persons want to see that, honestly. So, but for the most part, ever since the rumbling started, things have kind of been building back up to this point that we're going to get to see in episode 12. So yeah, pretty much. I'm looking forward to that, and should be an interesting reaction on my part. So, you know, stick around. Now, the next thing in the thumbnail. So I read the first 3 chapters of Spy X Family, and by right, I should probably do like a dedicated first impressions video, especially since the anime is going to be dropping in a week and probably like 9-10 days, give or take, if I have my dates right. And all I'm gonna say is that Spy X Family, yo, it's going to alright, similar to like stuff like Nagatoro, currently my Dress Up Darling, which I haven't checked out yet and I really need to. What else again? what else again could I say? Um, Uzaki-chan, series like that, like it kind of gives me kind of like a similar vibe, but it's not necessarily the same. It's not like it's trying to push like romance. It's more of like a comedy action type of series. And all I'm going to say is that in terms of how like warmly persons have received like series like Danganronpa and My Dress Up Darling in the anime community right now, I would personally say that Spy X Family is going to get the same type of love, especially since it seems Studio Wit is one of the like it's a collaborative anime adaptation project. So I think Studio Wit and another studio is actually working on it. So honestly, I personally think Spy X Family is going to be really, really like well received by the anime community, like across the board. Honestly, yo, trust me, it's not gonna be normal. It's gonna be just fun times. And the thing I like about it is that even though it's comedy action, it's one of those comedy series like you'd expect where, yeah, it's comedy action, but there is enough, I would say, nuance there to go beyond the surface superficial level comedy where it's okay, yeah, there is more to the characters, there's more to appreciate, there is a message that's being pushed here in terms of just how should I put it, the characters aren't really black and white, there's more to them, and I can see that there is going to be like a path for development. Like by the end of this story, I expect the characters to be like almost say 75% different compared to like where they started in the start of the series. So I'm interested, and you could probably get some interesting nuanced breakdowns of like the characters here. I mean, I'm not saying they're like they're so far with the first 3 chapters at least, I'm not saying they're super deep. Like it's not that it's not like an Attack on Titan where I gotta break down the character of Eren Yeager, this and this. No, it's not like that, but it's more than enough to sink your teeth in to get an appreciation beyond just the comedy and action of the series. So that's why I'll say Spy X Family is going to be a fun ride, and I'm looking forward to seeing how they do the anime adaptation. Of course, I will continue reading the manga. So yeah, that should be pretty fun to say the least. Of course, I have been checking out the recent Halo series, and it's funny because let me even double check. Wasn't it this month that I beat Halo Infinite's campaign? Let me see here. Let me see. Hold on. Of course, computer being laggy. Hold on. Let's see. Can close some of these stuff. Okay, stream 13 days ago. Yeah, so it was just this month. Wait, hold on. Why does it say 15 seconds? Ah. No, that's 4 weeks ago. Let me see the exact date on this. Yeah, it was just at the beginning of this month that I actually beat Halo Infinite campaign on heroic, of course, because why play normal, right? Like personally, in terms of that first episode of Halo Infinite, I would say it was at least a 7 for me. I'm still kind of iffy on like the whole them making Chief reveal his face in the first episode, so there is that.
It's over.
Hold on.
Nothing ends. My death will inspire 1,000 others.
Do. Can't even bring it back. Can't even bring it back. Alright, well, that's going on. Anyway, yeah. So in terms of the Halo series now. Yeah, I mean, it was at least like a 7 out of 10 for me for the most part. And I don't know, I just kind of feel iffy about them. About them revealing Chief's face in the first episode, honestly. Because one of the major complaints is that, you know, you can really humanize Chief without removing his mask. And I do agree. Personally, if it was me, I don't mind actually revealing Chief's face, even though like in you know, through Halo's Combat Evolved 2, 3, 4, 5, Infinite, we've only seen literally like only this section of adult Chief's face. So yeah. But I would still actually reveal his face in the series, but at the same time, I think it would be something I'd build up to. You know, like, it just seems like episode 1 already. I mean, he has removed his helmet in the games, but they just have like panned the camera away for the most part, so. Ow.
The Spartans are extinct.
Yeah, so yeah, this was not a nice day getting my ass kicked for the most part. Yo, it was so frustrating. I can't imagine playing this on Legendary just yet. Hold on, guys. Ew. Yeah, so it would be something I'd build up to for the most part. I don't think it'd be something I'd reveal like in episode 1. That just seems, you know, just feels like it cheapens it. Drop this spawn 720. So I don't know. Again, for the persons who will rewatch this stream, you can let me know if you're a Halo fan and how you feel about the Halo live actions, well, current live action series. That's going to be the first time they've done live action Halo. Those of you back in 2012 would know they did, you know, Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn. Of course, a brethren of mine, a very good friend, he wanted me to do like a comparison, like a versus video between Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn and the current Halo series by Paramount. But honestly, it wouldn't even be like a traditional versus video, because even though yes, it's Halo, obviously you would imagine it's for Halo fans, but based on what I've been hearing regarding the persons, you know, doing the series, they aren't like 100% versed in the complete lore of Halo. So it kind of comes off like the series is intended for like a different audience compared to, say, Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn. So, and of course they had that Halo 5 live action with Locke, so that was the next thing. I totally forgot about that. I've totally even forgotten the name of that one. Shit. Yeah, I've totally forgotten. Totally forgotten. But yeah, you guys can let me know what you think about the current Halo TV series for the most part. Come on, past me, we can, you know, do this. Bro, this was a very stressful boss battle. Bro, but frustrated, and well, it's me playing obviously, but not live. Bro, you know how frustrating it is to bring like a boss's life to like near like call it, say for like a better term, like a 1 HP or 1 HP, whatever, and then like go lose. I'm just glad when I was playing this, I didn't have to start back fighting him from 100% HP. That would have been cruel, brother. But who knows? Maybe upon Legendary might be a different story. Yo.
I stand alone.
And to be honest, the final boss I think was like much more annoying than this, honestly. Yeah. Alright, no. We try to get the rocket launcher. Stock. Boost. Shoot. Shoot. Reload. Boost back. Bruh. Hold on a second, guys.
Echo 216 is safe, Chief. Esheron wants you to prove your legend. Time to prove it.
No! What's Shadow.
That's it. Last relay destroyed. Echo 216 is safe.
Alright. Well, those mom's shouting me.
Time to prove it.
Well, just look up on the quality on my phone right now. Yeah, it's not looking bad.
Rocket launcher, rocket launcher, rocket launcher, rocket launcher.
Okay, cool. Bro,
Alright.
I'm assuming this was my final attempt at this guy.
Damn.
218.
Nah, which part of the guy? Over here, douchebag! Okay, like I better sit under.
Boost.
Yeah, it's over!
Alright, so that was,
Crazy, bro.
yeah, crazy for the most part. Yeah, but not lie, no. Ah, jeez. I'm dreading playing back Infinite on Legendary because that was unheroic, and I literally had to go across the entire map, click every power, port myself, all these things, and like I imagine if I could do all of that over. I mean, for those of you, well, if anyone that's here now was in any of those Halo streams, you know what I'm talking about. So, boy, I don't know if I'll play. I might start Legendary before, but I'm waiting for them to drop co-op campaign. Because honestly, if I go back through all of that by myself, that's rough. But I would want the achievement, of course. So There is definitely that. But yeah, to kind of even cycle back through now. I know it looks bad. I have not started my dress up darling just yet, and I really should. I really should. Um, but we've already started Spy X Family. We've been reading. Well, I've been reading the manga, just the first 3 chapters, and I want to, continue and all these things. I'll get to my dress up darling eventually, because it looks like a ton of fun. But to even like cycle back through, I did a poll probably a week, probably 2 weeks ago, or I think it might have been when the chapter dropped, chapter 68 for Boruto, and I basically asked, I probably can pull it up. I was asking you guys, given that it seems like, let me just see if I can find some along the lines of the fact that Naruto and Sasuke are being phased out, what would you want to see them do to actually level up now? Hold on. Yeah, so that was 2 weeks ago. So with Boruto and Kawaki now armed with a karma that doesn't threaten their lives, they are basically the strongest in the verse, more or less. What should Naruto and Sasuke's next step be in terms of upping their combat ability? And most persons say just Naruto and Sasuke training together, which, I mean, isn't bad. I mean, it would be nice for them to actually get stronger naturally without scientific ninja weapons, but it'd be nice to still I mean, they've already started incorporating scientific ninja weaponry with these guys. Well, at least Naruto specifically for now. The ninja tool arm, which I am surprised that they haven't let him actually use in actual combat yet. No, but a real thing. I know like Sasuke was like testing it and all that jazz and blues, but you'd think they would at least let him use it in combat or something, right? And if not, at least factor in the Hashirama. Well, no. Maybe I'm the one thinking about it too deeply. But really, on a real, like thinking about it now, the fact that they haven't let him use his prosthetic, I mean, supporting his regular combat is fine, but obviously that hand can do so much more. Almost seems like a waste. Honestly. I don't know. What do you guys think? Like, in terms of the scientific ninja tool weapon hand and the fact that it hasn't been used in actual combat. You think probably going forward, maybe they'll have Naruto use it more? No? Or say, okay, it's time to actually use it in actual combat. Provided we actually get like a fight not in chapter 69, but say like chapter 70. Because, again, I expect next April's chapter of Boruto is going to be... It's going to be just a lot of exposition. Hopefully brand new, like only new exposition. So I am pretty much hoping that's the case. I don't know. It's like the more the chapters go, the less I have confidence in Naruto and Sasuke right now. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But speaking of monthly manga, Dragon Ball Super is the next thing now. Probably I won't even talk about this long, but I would really want to see what you guys think about Super right now, and not only where it's going, but what would you want after this, granola arc. I mean, the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie has been delayed because of the toy situation. So I guess they have more time to wrap up the granola arc and then potentially tie things back between the manga and movie right now. But like, am I like the only one that's ready to go beyond the end of Z? I think we've been in this 10-year time slot a bit too long. I am literally ready to move past it, honestly. Or I don't know if the whole plan is to really and truly just, you know, end things with the 10-year at the 10-year time skip, and it just ties back into okay, we really aren't going to be on the 10-year time skip. So who knows? Guess we'll see. With the recent trailers of even superhero, I am actually a bit more interested in watching the movie now. Still not as hyped as when the Broly trailers are dropping, but I mean, it's Dragon Ball. I'm gonna watch it anyway. I think probably Toei kind of banked on that for a lot of persons. But I'm still hoping it goes good, even though it's CGI. So yeah, and the more trailers come out, and especially with this delay too, like they have time to really and truly, you know, refine the animation and everything, or the CGI in general. So that should be interesting. Yo, this picture right here. Yeah, once this anime starts, man, might be like episode 2, episode 3 content, more than likely. So, yeah, it's going to be just hilarious. All around fun. All around fun. The only other thing though that another friend brought to my attention this week as well was Gundam Mars. What was it? Which from Mars? Mercury. Ah, Mars. I feel like I'm confusing it with Iron-Blooded Orphans. Let's bring about the teaser a bit. Drop on about the filter. As we ain't taking any chances, fam. Let me see here. There we go. Are there any Gundam fans watching? That's the better question. Probably not now, but I mean, again, when you rewatch the stream, yeah, like for the last 5 to 6 years, I've been dying for like another original alternate universe Gundam that's outside of UC. Personally, I think Gundam Iron-Blooded Orphans, that universe has some untapped potential, like a lot of untapped potential. And ever since, it seems like a lot of the projects that have been coming out from Sunrise regarding Gundam has been, if you're familiar with Gundam terminology, you know, it's Universal Century this, Universal Century that, and bro, I'm just tired of it though, because Universal Century is like, I know it's the original Gundam timeline, but like, I need something else, man. Come on, jeez. Like, I'm trying to think of the second biggest Gundam universe. Like, obviously UC is the biggest, but outside of that, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not sure which. I mean, alright, so G Gundam was one series, Wing was Wing, and then Wing and Endless Waltz. Gundam X is one series, Turn A is one series. I mean, you had Seed Destiny, you have some side stuff with Seed, and if still apparently should be getting a Gundam Seed movie, probably. Of course, 00 had seasons 1, 2, and a movie. We've been getting a lot of bill fighters over the last, 5 to 6 years, because obviously I would imagine it sells. And this is not loading. Not loading at all. Alright, scratch that. You guys can check it out. Yeah, Gundam the Witch from Mercury. At first I was thinking maybe it's not a UC series, but maybe it might be. I mean, if anyone's ever watched like Reconquista G, which is, I think, is a horrible Gundam series. Like the design kind of somewhat reminds me of it. So take that what you will. I don't think we've gotten like much information on it, so can only wait and see for the most part. Hold on. Dude. Yeah, so I don't know. Guess we have to wait till, I would imagine it's dropping in October or sometime this year. And probably get some other trailer in, I would imagine, summer. Yeah, summer for the next Gundam, you know, with the Witch from Mercury trailer. TWFM. TWFM, yeah. So I guess you only wait and see. Can be streaming for an hour already. It's just crazy. Boom, boom. Hold on. That's one other thing I might have to check. Hold on. That's one other thing I have to check. Let's see. Is the stream still good on you? Well,
Adventure awaits an isle away. We're ready when you are. Book today and save now on your Barbados getaway.
oh yeah, we're still good. I'm just on this preview window here in my browser. It's kind of just freezing up, which is to be expected. But for the most part, I think I've said my piece. It's been just a little over an hour, but since seems like it's a dead man show in terms of guests for this month's stream, I think I might end this one here. Oh. Oh, got disconnected from something. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, connected back. Yeah, I think I might end this one for here. For this month. Definitely wanted to not, well, obviously. Not the best end of month subscriber stream at all. But at least when you guys, at least it's easy to breeze through and watch, if anything. So if anything, I will reply to the comments, provided persons do go back and rewatch this one. Keep getting disconnected and reconnected to Discord though. Hold on. Let's see. I don't know if it's my internet. No, I don't think so. Alright, anyway, the point is, I'm ending this for now. Again, chapter 1045, definitely wild, to say the least. One Piece going with great things for the manga this year, and personally, Wano, I know it's been going on for quite a while, but I do expect it to end probably by chapter, do I dare say 15 more chapters? I know personally are expecting a Kaido flashback, but let's see how that goes, give or take. Because persons are dying for Wano to end, but I honestly, with these last few chapters, it just heat up again, and I think persons are like excusing it now. So it is what it is. Again, definitely saying, yo, if you haven't started reading Spy X Family, definitely read it. Attack on Titan this Sunday. Expectations are all-time high for anime original ending. And of course, I would love to hear your thoughts on where the Boruto story is going. Your expectations for Naruto and Sasuke in terms of where they're going in the story, because they're acknowledging it even more so than ever with chapter 68 that there's nothing that they can do. Of course, I think probably the highlight of seeing Naruto, well, especially Naruto right now, is going to be the emotional conflict that's brewing. That's probably between him and Kawaki maybe, and how his whole role are placed in it, in all of it. So it is what it is. Anyway, guys, respect for, you know, well, the 1 and 2 persons that passed through tonight, and the persons who will be rewatching. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of